Tonight's training is going to be an amazing one. Why? Because skills learning has so many advantages. So many advantages. Now, when you learn one particular skill, you become better than you were before. And a lot of people do not understand this. So tonight's training is going to be an amazing one because we have someone that has gone 6 figures just by learning a skill. And tonight, we are so glad to have Coach Dave here with us tonight. He's going to share his experience. He's going to tell us what to do. And he's going to tell us how he moved from just earning 1,000 naira in naira, which of course is less than $2, and he has moved to 6 figures. So we're going to learn about that tonight. And this is one of the things we really want to deal with, even in GGP, in partnership with Digital Dominance Academy. We want to ensure that each and every one of us learn a skill. So irrespective of where you are, irrespective of what you're doing, we want to ensure that so long you are a member of GGP, you learn a skill. You learn a skill. And that's why we're here. So from time to time, we're going to be having speakers come up here to share their experience with us, to teach us 1 or 2 skills, and so many other skills. We also have one of us that is doing amazingly well, Aisha Bashir, helping the women grow. She's going to be having a conference soon. For you, those of you that really want to be part of the conference, please let us be part of this conference. It's going to make you, it's going to build you up. You're going to become more self-confident in what you do. You're going to become a leader, which of course is what we are trying to build. What we are trying to build, you becoming a leader, you becoming better than what you were before. You becoming better than what you were before. All right. So once again, you're all welcome to this wonderful training tonight. I'm really looking forward to having more people join us tonight, irrespective of where they are. I know the time difference. A lot of people are still confusing the time difference, but if we still have some persons from Jamaica join us, which of course is about 9 hours apart, then a lot is going to happen tonight. So once again, you're welcome. Before we welcome our guest speaker to speak to us tonight, I'm just going to read his bio. I went through his bio today and I was amazed with what he has become. This is someone I used to know that was really struggling, but just learning a skill, just learning skills has grown from where he used to be to becoming better, even becoming a global brand. And this is exactly what we want to teach tonight. This is exactly what we want to teach tonight. So irrespective of where you are, irrespective of what you're doing, learning a skill is very important. Learning a skill is very important. So I'm just going to read his bio. Afterwards, we're going to dive straight in, learning what we want to learn tonight. And I can see that our coach is very ready for us. He is very ready for us. He's very ready for us tonight. He's very ready for us tonight. So I'm just going to read his bio, then we'll proceed into tonight's teaching. All right. So guys, are you ready? If you're ready, type in the comment section, I am ready. If you're ready, type in the comment section, I am ready. All right. Before we also welcome our coach, please ensure that you have your writing material. Very important. Very important. I have mine already. I am ready to write. It's important that when you attend seminars like this, when you attend trainings like this, you have your writing materials, because you don't just want to come here and absorb everything into your head. You might miss out on something. So get your writing material. Ensure that you write something down today. All right? Ensure that you write something down today. I am glad. Welcome, guys. So I'm just going to read Coach bio, then we'll welcome him in. All right? So listen, guys. Amazing profile he has. David Àhiome, popularly known as the seven-figure affiliate coach, now 8 figures. Wow, now 8 figures. Is compassionate leader with a track record of helping newbies get proven result fast without going through all the aches and pain of starting an online business. This is exactly what we want. He started affiliate marketing or went into online business because he wanted to make a difference. Back in 2017, when he had a brief stint in the bank, he saw how people envy bankers because of their appearance and status. But deep down, he knew they were broken and depended heavily on their salaries, which were hardly enough to take them through the entire month. That is very true because I was once there. So he started a movement called the Rat Race Rescue, which was to serve as an alternative financial vehicle to why people like him make their income. The goal was to help people who were always coming short every month escape the rat race and live life of freedom, live their own terms without having to answer to anybody. It failed anyway. But he burned with passion every day. After a few years of fruitless work, he finally... Please let us mute our mic. Let us mute our mic. Let us mute our mic, everyone. Let us mute our mic. So after a few years of fruitless effort, he finally struck gold when he found affiliate marketing. From 1,123 Naira, which is approximately $2 on January 1st, 2021, to over 18 million Naira. 18 million Naira, which is about... oh God, I can't convert that yet. As at December 31st, 2021, he smashed my income goal last by 4x. Much of it came from helping others make their first 4K, 40K, 400K to over 4 million for the first time online. Wow, amazing. This year, his goal is to do 75 million through a project 100, help 100 direct or indirect affiliates make their first 1 million through a 48 weeks mentorship program on Telegram. He is from Kogi State, Basamji, to be precise. He is married to his beautiful wife, praise, and together they lived happily in their home in Abuja. Amazing guys, amazing guys. Wow. I read our coach profile and I'm just perplexed. I'm just blown away. And we are so glad to have him here tonight. He's going to be telling us what we need to do. He's going to be telling us what we need to do. And this is exactly what we are here for. Digital Dominance Academy in partnership with Go Global Project, impacting you with skills, helping you to earn and learn. All right? We don't just want to give. We also want to help you learn how to become financially independent. So we are glad to have you here tonight. Please remember, get your writing materials right. So once again, you're all welcome. So Coach David. Oh, David!
Hello guys, sorry about that. Okay,
welcome, Coach David. Welcome. Glad to have you here. So the floor is all yours. Oh, I hope we're not gonna have network inch tonight. No, it can't be tonight. It can't be tonight, man. It can't be tonight. Welcome, Coach David. So glad to have you. So, guys, if you are in any of the groups, please go and share. Invite your friends, your family, because tonight is going to be an amazing night. Our coach is super pumped. He's super ready for us tonight. So go and share in the group. Invite your friends. Invite your friends, guys. Invite your friends. Tell them to come join. Tell them to come join. Tell them to come join. That something is happening here.
Sorry about that.
Yes. We understand, Coach David.
Okay. Hi, everybody. It's good to have you here. My name is David. What about the hair? It's just something I've been wanting. It's been on my bucket list for a long time, so it's not to be crazy about it. Okay. Thank you so much. Ambassador Daniel, for this opportunity. I'm really grateful. It's an honor and privilege. I don't take it for granted. I remember, like when you said you know me, yes, that's really true. You know my journey. You know when I was really struggling, when I used to walk in the streets of Lagos and sharing flyers and all of that, just trying to make 40 million by sharing flyers. Who does that? And that's why Go Global Project and digital dominance is just so relevant in our time and age. It's just so relevant. All right. And I'm super excited for the work you're doing internationally and locally, and your heart for the people, how much you want to change your generation. Like, you were reading my profile and you're talking about the rat race rescue. Some people still call me that name, by the way. They call me the rat race, they call me rat race rescue, all kinds of, because I was really passionate about helping people get out of the rat race. And like I said, that project failed, all right, but the mission hasn't changed, all right, and it has metamorphosed into the Project 100 and all the other things I'm doing online that's helping people master. So yes, thank you very much. Now, for those who are watching me, I'm super excited to have you guys here. This is the best time to be alive in the world. Who agrees with me? Like, we are in the best time to be alive. Sincerely, I would not, I would not, how would have not been happier, or I would not be happy if I was born in a different differentiation, like maybe some 30 years ago, some 50 years ago. This is the best time. I think there's a lot of feedback, echo, maybe someone's mic was okay. All right, so because of the era in which we live in, like, you can literally just stay in your house and you connect with somebody probably in the US, in Canada, in the United States. I guess this is not new anymore. We all know that. All right, but the question is, how do you take that? How do you take advantage of that and use it for something tangible, something that you can use to build an empire? All right, how many of us here whatever we do, it has to do with maybe if you make money online? How many of us here have made money online before? Let me just make it very direct. How many of us here have made money online before? If you have made money online before, type yes. If you have never made money online before, if you have made money online before, type yes. If you have never made money online before, type no. If you have made money online before, type yes. If you have never made money online before, type no. Can you guys hear me? All right, good. I think I'm getting some response.
Yes, we can hear you.
Awesome. Okay, so Cyril Low, yes, also
can hear you.
Online before. Who else has made money online here? If you have not made money online, type no. Okay, awesome. All right, so obviously I'm not speaking to novices, even though I just only got 2 responses and I have 9 people here. But whatever it is, okay, yeah, thank you so much, Honorable Samuel, who has ever made money online before. Okay, so before, just like Honorable Samuel, there was a time when I thought making money online was a scam, when I thought because of the experiences. Awesome, Daniel Afiakure, right? Well done. Based on my experiences, I thought making money online was a scam because I have this get rich quick mentality where I pay somebody 10,000, I'm expecting 25,000 or 20,000 in the next 45 minutes. How many of us remember that era? Just shortly after MMM crashed. Oh, beautiful. That's beautiful. I love that, Daniel. Awesome. Yes, just after that MMM era, there are so many twinkers, help givers, many of them. All right. And then I was looking for money serious. Ultimate cycler, 50,000 naira. Daniel, you are a culprit. 15K to get 45K in 15 minutes or something. 5 for 5. Ah, Daniel, I salute you. You need yeah, you know, so I came from that get rich quick mindset. And so when somebody brings an opportunity for me online and all of that other, you know, I always rebuffed because I felt I mean, if you're not giving my money right now, there was no point. But when I started to understand that making money online is a function of skill, even making money generally is a function of skill. Making money online, making money generally is a function of skill. I went to school, had a BSc, and as at the time I was leaving school, there was nothing I could fall back on. There was nothing I could beat my chest I could do. All I had was just my certificate. Some of us felt like that. Like, if they were to bring me then and say, okay, Dave, what can you do right now to produce money? You were broke or you are broke, and I mean, the next 24 hours, what can you do? There was nothing I could say I could do at that point in time, because I did not see skill as anything that that anybody should pay attention to. I used to see skill in terms of learning mechanic, tailoring, fashion design. So the things we were learning back when we were in school, primary school. If you're not doing well academically, guess what they'll push you to? They'll push you to go and learn skill. There was this guy called Samson. Samson was my primary school mate. Then he could barely speak good English. He's a Yoruba boy like that. Samson was always drenched in what's it called? In oil, all right? And you see his nails and fingers looking very black. So that was my perception of skill. I said, go and learn a skill. It's called handwork. Not even skill set. It was called handwork. Go and learn handwork. The only time I tried to learn handwork was car wash, and car wash is not handwork. Okay, so we grew up with that mindset, thinking that skill was something that you probably don't need. What you need were certificates and positions and all of that. But the moment I got out of school and I could not, I guess I got a job. I got a job with a bank, but I became miserable because it was like I was drenched in this suit and tie, always looking very sharp, but I was broke. I was broke and miserable. I was what's the word? I was sad because, like I said, the money was never enough. So I'm trying to adjust my, money was never enough. So I started looking for other alternatives. And that's when I found these online skills. All right. And the first skill I started learning was how to build funnels. Some of us know what a funnel is. How many of us know what a funnel is? Now, a funnel is different from a website. Hope you know that. A website is just an online presentation of your business, what you do and all of that. You know, it's like a physical store. Like it's like having a physical store online where people can locate you, can see what you do. Yeah, Daniel is a digital marketer. You understand what a funnel is. But a funnel is a sales process. It's a sales process that takes a prospect through an entire process. Exactly, through a journey, customer journey, until either they go into your email list, you get your phone number, or and you now build a relationship with them and they buy from you. Sometimes it could be an instant, other times you might have to take a journey, it might take a while. All right, you might date them for a while until they eventually part away with their cash. When I started learning about this back in 2020, the first ad I ran on Instagram was how to never go a day without making a sale. As at this point in time, I needed that training more than the people I was giving. How to never go a day without making a sale. Yes, I could write copies. My copies were beautiful. I didn't even know that I was good at writing copies until I started learning about copywriting. And I saw that, is this something I have a flair for? Because when I look at my copies, they actually connect deeply with people's emotions. But I didn't know it was called copy then. I used to think copywriting was copyright, R with the R, not with the WR. Okay. So I did that training, I did that campaign, I did a video and all of that. And people went to read my copy and they came to my WhatsApp DM. In fact, the copy I sent them to sold them already. But because I was inexperienced, I didn't know much, I still have to run them through another WhatsApp training. And at the end, I started begging them to pay me $5,000 to build a funnel for them. 5,000 with a beg. Please pay me 5,000. Let me do this for you. And maybe 1 or 2 people paid. And I was able to get the money I used to run ads and try to keep it running and all of that. But this was back in 2020 when I was still struggling, trying to find my feet. All right. I didn't even know anything called high income skills. All I knew was that I needed to make money. All right. So I started my journey through affiliate marketing. And some of you must have heard affiliate marketing before. And some of you may have maybe some ideas about it. Some of you may not really know much about it. As a matter of fact, I didn't even know much about affiliate marketing when I started. My goal was just to make money. Okay. So I started all the same. And I discovered that my goal was to do 4 million the entire year. And I discovered that this money I wanted to make would require some skills. And the skills I needed to learn were not skills I could learn in 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. They're not skills that they'd crash. They're skills I needed to dedicate time. See, there's a 10,000 rule by Malcolm Gladwell called the 10,000 hour rule to mastering and learning and mastering a skill. That if you apply 10,000 hours to a particular skill, that you need 10,000 hours to apply to learning a particular skill. I was, when you are met with a rude shock of your life, I want to make money, no. And it's like, this money you want to make might take you for another 3 to 6 months. And I could not wait. I just proposed to my damsel, my wife then. That was in November. With 0 bank balance, no money in my account. I went to propose. I needed to make money with the speed of light. And here was I, come with the rule shock that I need to learn skills. Let me tell you what I did. I was staying I was squatting with my pastor and 6 other guys then. I would leave the house, go to my church. From Sunday after church, maybe in the evening, I was privileged to get access to the church. There was always light there, so there's AC, they have tables. I'll go to church, stay there from Sunday night to Saturday morning, no bath. Call me a dirty guy, right? If I say this, my wife like, ew. But she knew then what I was doing. Monday to Saturday, no bath. What was I doing? Learning how to build sales funnel, learning how to run ads on Instagram, learning how to run ads on IG. As at this point in time, people were saying IG ads, it's not for people who are amateurs. Yeah, it's too expensive, blah, 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 blah. I was spending time on this thing, back to back, for the space of 4 months. My goal then was to do 4 million naira the entire year. Guess how long it took me to do my 4 million? 4 months. It was like the entire universe opened up for me because I applied pressure on myself. There were times when I was making 100 calls per day because I was generating leads with Google. I discovered how to run Google ads. I discovered how to get $350 to run Google ads for a month without paying later. I used that to generate 1,000 leads. Many of them didn't convert, but of course, I used that to make my first million and went on to do several other millions. I started calling everybody because I could get their phone number like, hey, my name is blah, 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 blah. I was calling 100 people per day. I went mad. See, when I talk about this, someone like, yes, you are really mad. Yes, I am. Sometimes you need to get a level of madness for you to realize your genius, because genius requires some level of madness. These skills are skills that can change your life like it changed mine. But the truth is, if you treat it with levity, if you treat it with this lukewarm attitude, I see people go to work and it's like they only go to work because they want to earn salary. Well, what nonsense. Like, you just waiting for the end of the month that they can pay you. What have you contributed to the organization? What have you done? And that's why I love entrepreneurship. Seriously, I love entrepreneurship. You stay in your house. If you don't work, you don't eat. You don't work, you don't eat. But you go to and you wait. That time I worked in a travel agency, and you see people wait, look at the time around 5:30, because it closed by 6. People are already packing their bags by 6:45, by 5:45. You want to go home. Sometimes I walk till 3 a.m. My wife will be sleeping here. I'm still walking. See my eyes, they're red. Now, I'm not saying you should become as obsessed as I am, but there's a certain level of obsession you need to arrive at if you want to chill with the big boys. And one of the skills I mastered was how to run ads, how to generate leads. I started running a campaign on Wednesday last week. All right. I started running a campaign on Wednesday. Between Wednesday and Sunday, I generated over 700 plus leads. 700 plus high quality leads on Instagram alone. With how much? 50,000. I did how many figures with that? High income skills. Now, if I need money, I don't need to call any. I'll just run ads because I have a proven sales system. So you need to come to a point where you're not just talking about these things, you have proof. And that's where I am right now in my life. So I started learning those skills. I applied pressure on myself. And before long, I started teaching the solutions I was learning to people. Initially, I gave it up for free. My $350 ad credit solution training is on YouTube for free. People from France, people from India, people from all over the world would go there, watch that video. Oh my, thank you so much. Your training allows me. In fact, I saw one recently. Oh, thank you. My account was reactive. I taught how to reactivate your suspended Google ad account, and people were using that solution. Some will have to come to me on my DM to ask for the script because there's a script I use. Omo, I truly went global. For the first time in my life, I flew on a plane. Let me tell you guys an interesting story. So when I was growing up, we grew up with this mindset that money was never enough. And because, I grew up without my father, so food was a problem. I was always trying to save things for tomorrow. So when I got admission to University of Ilorin, then I would take the night bus or so because I didn't want to go by air. Where's the money for air? Even when I had the money to travel by air, I go and take night bus from Kaduna to Lagos. Until my mentor somehow said, David, you have to stop doing that. So, and that mindset of just trying to manage things and all of that. And I started flying, and I enjoy flying. I've flown, several times. My point is, sometimes you need to have that experience for you to really know what it feels like. Otherwise, you just be cooked up in your hole. All right. So those skills really propelled me from being a nobody to actually speaking on the stage with Just eBay. I don't know if you know Just eBay, Temi Ajibewa, Dr. Olu Ayola, other great guys back in back in July, because I was able to distinguish myself by mastering the skills. What are these skills? Copywriting. I can talk about copywriting initially. What about sales funnel, social media marketing, how you can run ads, and it's not just running ads alone, but highly profitable ads. I did a training yesterday for the entire community where I belong, and they were blown away. I was able to do that figure. Temi Ajibewa, exactly. Temi Ajibewa, Just eBay. These are the people I was able to stand on stage to speak between January that nobody knew me and July. In fact, Sam Harvard, who's my mentor, came all the way from Dubai to come on. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? He had to come all the way from Dubai to come and meet him in Abuja. We did several trainings together, traveled to Lagos, traveled to Owerri, traveled to Port Harcourt, came back to Lagos, Abuja. It's been a hell of a ride because I mastered these skills. And not just me alone, but people who I've mentored. There's a guy, he's a copper. The guy just started serving. Before he went to serve, he made his first million online through these skills: copywriting, how to run ads, sales funnel, social media, podcasting. Some of you have powerful voices, but you don't know how to use it. Some of you're even skilled, but you don't know how to monetize it. I told you guys how I was begging for 5,000 naira, 5,000 naira for somebody for me to build funnel for them. Today, let me tell you how much I charge for funnels. Between $1,000 to $2,000. And that's just, I'll consult with you, walk you through the strategy session. $1,000 to $2,000 from 5,000 naira, which is less than how many dollars? $9. So these skills are truly high income, but you need to give yourself to them. Now, how do you learn these skills? You can choose to go and learn them on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube is actually where I learned most of the things I learned. And trust me, anybody who is willing to change their life, learning these skills, might want to start from YouTube. But guess what? One thing about YouTube is that you don't know where to start. So which do you start from? You see like a gazillion of videos telling you what to do, different strategies. All right. Everyone wants to get more viewing time. All right. So you can choose to go to YouTube. But if you go to YouTube, you might elongate your learning curve. And trust me, frustration is real, especially when you're not getting the results you seek. So one of the things I recommend for people who want to embark on this journey is to either plug into a platform, a community that focuses on these skills, or you get a mentor. One of the things that helped me was I got a mentor, an online mentor, who were now best friends, and I joined a community of people who were on the same journey with me. As a matter of fact, the first people who started paying me for what I was worth were people from the community. The first time I built somebody to pay me $50K just to mentor the person for 1 month or more, and the person sent the money to me. I was like, hey, David Àhiome, $50K per month mentorship. I was dumbfounded. But I joined the community. I served that community. I told you guys how I got $350 to run out for a month. That solution, I could have sold it, converted it to a course and sold it at, made money with it, but I made it for free. That singular act blew up opportunities for me. People started calling me, help me run ads, help me do this, help me do that, and I was billing them. But that's how I cumulatively made 18.4 million. The first time I took my account balance was in April. I saw over 4 million naira. I was like, how? It completely blew my mind. My standard of living improved. I left where I was squatting. I moved into my own apartment. I got married to my beautiful wife I've been dating for 6 years. I met in school. So a lot can change for you in a short space of time, but you need to commit yourself to these skills. And like I said, the best place to do that is either to go on YouTube and try and do it all by yourself, maybe take another 10 weeks or 15 weeks or whatever, or you get into a community like I did, all right, and learn. In our community, we have 14 digital skills that we teach. And these skills are making ordinary people millionaires. One of the people in our community just backed a contract with a foreign agency in Australia where she's to build a funnel for them for $25,000 and maintain it for $10,000 monthly. This girl is still serving. Like it's the kind of money people make online is stupid. The oil job people used to run for those days, a content creator can do what they do in a year in just a couple of shows, or maybe even a deal. When I received my first million, I went to stay in a hotel. I stayed in a hotel for 1 week, just lounging. I could not believe is this $1 million? Because before then, all I had earned was 100,000. All right. So in our community, we emphasize on the skills, and we teach 4 ways to monetize each of these 14 skills. So imagine 56 ways to make money. I told you guys that I never go broke. If I need money today, I know what to do. I can create money out of thin air. So it's the value I have made of myself that now has put me in a position to be self-sufficient and help other people to become self-sufficient. Guys, listen. There is no greater joy than seeing a man being able to make his own money, not coming to ask for urgent 2K. seeing a man be able to take care of his own family. I don't work. This is what I do full time. Me and my wife, we stay at home all day, we play, we gist. I've always envisioned this. I'm serious, Daniel. I've always wanted this. I told her that, see, I want to be actively involved in bringing our kids up, because I never grew up with my father. My mother was never around. So I need to have that family togetherness. And I said, I would give it to my children, and I will do everything I can. It's happening. It is happening. My office is at home. If I show you what I'm wearing, you will laugh. I'm just wearing this suit, but what is beneath? It's crazy. It's the life. That's the life. This is it. Your hands, your head, your skill. I don't know what else to say anymore. I don't know if I inspired somebody. But my point is, these skills can change your life. And like I said, there are 14 of them. If you want to plug into it, Oga Daniel is already part of us. All right. And that's why he's somebody, I love his drive. I remember when we met, I don't know how we even met, Seth, but we met online and we've been doing great things together. All right. And his passion is to help people. I see what he's doing. I love his heart. And that's why whatever he does, I will always support it. I'll give him my best, because these things have changed my life. And it can change yours. I don't know, Dr. Daniel is already here. He can attest to that. He's into digital marketing. Okay, so like I said, there are 14 digital skills on the platform, and you get 1 year membership to learn these skills. Get 1 year membership to learn these skills. You get mentors like me. There's this guy called Kenny Wokoye who is doing amazingly well on the online space, and he has a growing massive community that he's mentoring. You're going to find him. I think that guy did about 1.something million in 9 days. Like, people do some crazy income. I'm like, and you're like, is this even really true? Yeah, the lifestyle is very great. Like, there's no pressure waking up in the morning and trying to run to get car. No. I still wake up early because I go to run. I come back. I have a routine, but it's because it's my life. Like, I'm enjoying it. Seriously. All right. So, in a nutshell, what I'm trying to say is, go learn high income skills. And you can learn copywriting. You can learn copy. You can learn sales funnel building. You can learn podcasting. You can learn, presentation skills. Some of us use presentation skills to gross over 50 million in less than 6 months. One course grossed 50 million in less than 6. What's 50 million? No, I think it was like maybe like 2 months. All right, so that's what we're talking about. That's the power we're talking about, and we'd love to welcome anybody who's willing to work with us, who's willing to make this happen for themselves. I'm just an example. There are so many examples of people who are doing it really big. All right, and my goal and joy is somebody here who has listened to me will be inspired to take up the challenge, take up make this your desire to become equipped with high income skills. All right, high income skills that can change your life forever, like it changed mine. And I'm super grateful. I'm super excited. Somebody gave me this opportunity, and I'm giving it to you today. All right, just like the Bible says, today we give you what's it called? I present to you between life and death. I advise you to choose life. I'm advising you choose to accept this. And let's run with it together, guys. There's so much money to go around for everybody. We never finish the money. We never even scratch surface of it. There's so much to go around for everybody. Yesterday, I thought my secret is making me crazy money online, and I'm not bothered because there's so plenty people online. I'm also using Instagram. What about Google? What about Snapchat? What about LinkedIn? What about Twitter? What about TikTok? There's so many places. What about solo ads? What about email marketing? Come on! You can never run out of leads. You can't. You don't even scratch 1% of the entire world population. What are you talking about? So I am always open to share, to give, to pour into people, because I've been poured into. I'm a product of sacrifice, of love, of generosity, of giving. So why should I hold back? Why should I hold back? So today, there's an opportunity for you to plug into a community where you can learn faster and be held by the hand. I started this 48 weeks mentorship. I want to help 100 people make their first million online through these skills. Everything I did, all the thing I did from January to December that helped me do from 1,000 to 18.4 million, I'm giving it to them. And somebody has started making crazy money. Somebody does hit his first $1,000 just yesterday. Just yesterday. How long do we start? We started 1st of February. Today is already today is 10th, right? So it's possible. It's possible. I'm not saying if you jump on, no. I don't preach get rich quick. No, you will never hear it from my mouth. But if you apply those skills, you can make money quick. It's possible to get rich quick, but it will take time. You have to grow into that person. All right. I can't say everything here, but I just wanted to wrap up on this. All right. With this quote that I came up with some time ago. If you commit to learning and mastering the skills every day, you will make an asset of your time, you will make an asset of yourself in the shortest possible time that will last you for a lifetime. I'll say that again. If you commit to learning and master the skills every day, you will make an asset of yourself in the shortest possible term that will last you for a lifetime. I hope you guys have been inspired. Thank you so much for having me, Ambassador Daniel. Thank you so much. I was really, really, me myself, I was inspired.
Thank you very much, Coach Dave. Guys, have you heard? Have you heard it all? Have you heard? Now, first of all, I want to appreciate Coach Dave. I love what you're doing. I love your heart. I love the way you're changing people. And you see, moving from that position where you were before to where you are now is simply defines that anybody can change.
Yeah.
That's for those that are committed to learning, for those that really want to become better version of themselves. And you see, this is one of the problems we have. We build leaders now that are very lazy. They want to be leaders, but they don't want to learn. They want to be leaders, but they don't want to empty their cups. So one of the things we teach here is you must empty your cup so that you can absorb new things. And from what we have had today, guys, you can see amazing skills that we are going to be teaching here, ranging from the copywriting skills. You have had the story from copywriting skills, from presentation skills. You want to be a leader, and yet you don't know the act of presentation. Then what are you going to present? Everyone that you see that is doing great today in the online space, they are good presenters. How would you present a product that you don't even know about? So you must learn to present your product. So one of the skills you're going to be learning is presentation skill. Another skill you're going to be learning is how to build sales funnel. Sales funnels, how to build sales funnel, how to really bring people to be seeing your product, how to really see people to doing what you are doing. Sales funnels, you will learn that. Another one is email marketing. Email marketing. Yeah. Gone are the days where you have to do, okay, excuse me for that. Recently we saw the way WhatsApp crashed. How many of us knew that time when WhatsApp crashed? Yeah, WhatsApp crashed, Facebook crashed, and we were like, what is going on? I am sure that some people lose money that period. In fact, I lost some money because most of my clients were on WhatsApp. We're on Facebook that period. They were on WhatsApp, they were on Facebook that period. But you see, I began to teach how to build email marketing. What will you do if this market crashed tomorrow? What will you do if you wake up to Instagram and Instagram does not open tomorrow? That is why you must learn how to keep your email list. So this is one of the things you're going to be learning. And I tell you, one of the great ways to build your customer list now, to build your database, is by building email marketing. The next one is social media marketing. Guys, everything that you have heard Coach David said today did not just happen. It did not just happen overnight. Social media marketing, consistent selling of your products by social media, Instagram, Facebook, email marketing, all these are social media marketing. And this is what you will learn. We want to build some sort of leaders that are ready to learn, on the online space and are ready to build themselves up. The next one you will learn is search engine optimization, the SEO. How do you ensure that people find your words when they go online and you appear first? We are teaching something now called the brand strategies, called how to become relevant online, how to let yourself count online. So you see, everything that you have said today really, really matters. The next one is content creation. People people, he said something, Coach Dave, you said something just now, and you said those in the oil industry, content marketers can make that even within a year or less.
Yes,
this is so profound. This is so profound. See, if you know, guys, if you really know what content creators are making now, that you just learn. See, guys, this is not magic. Coach Dave, let me tell you this testimony. Recently, I got this contract for a region, Dubai, the Middle East region. And basically, what they want me to do for them is to help them create content for their social media. Guys, if I tell you how much I charge them, and I'm like, really? So this can work. So learning content creation alone, how to create content. I'm working with someone today. I don't know if he's here. Ojo Shegun. I don't know. Ojo Shegun is here. Ojo Shegun, if you can hear, you can. Ojo Shegun started creating content. He works in the airport in Benin, and he actually started selling flight tickets and all that. And I told him, I said, Shegun, do you know you can actually create your own platform where you'll be doing this and you'll be making more? Okay, he said he's here. And today, we have not just get him a name, he owns the Limelight Travels and Talk, doing amazingly well online. So by creating content, he built this network of people. People start coming to him because building content only shows that you are giving value. You give value to your readers, and that's it. The next one you're going to learn is web development. WhatsApp marketing. Guys, some of you think you are making money now, not until you learn how to sell on WhatsApp, how to really close deals on WhatsApp. You see, most of these things that we are saying now, we want to bring them to you so that you can learn and become better version of yourself. And most of these products you are going to get at discounted price, because Digital Dominance in partnership with GGP is going to bring this thing at discounted price. And one of the coaches we are going to have on this platform is Coach Dave. He's going to tell us what we need to do, how we need to do all these things. And the last one is how to close sales and closing. Amazingly, one of the major reasons why you're not making money is because you don't even know how to close sales. Yes, you don't know how to close sales. So these are most of the things we're going to be learning. So once again, Coach Dave, we really, really appreciate you. Thanks for coming on this platform today to share ideas with us. We really, really appreciate you, and we hope to see you more often with us. Right about now, please, we want to take questions. If you're here and you have any question, please drop them in the comment box. If you want to ask any question, drop your questions in the comment box. Let's take your questions now. All right, this video also is going to be made available on our YouTube channel. It's going to be made available on Digital Dominance Academy YouTube channel. It's also going to be made available on the Go Global Project YouTube channel. All right, so please, you can go and like and subscribe to those two YouTube channels, because that's where you're going to get most of our videos. Amazing things we have learned today. So if you have any question, please drop in the comment box. We're just going to take them so that our coach can answer them before he finally takes his leave today. If you have any question, please drop your questions now in the comment section. Please, guys, if you're not part of the community we are building now, you are missing out. Coach David and I, we are building a massive community that will transform people. Please join this community, and I promise you, your life will be transformed. Leaders pay price. If you want to become a leader, you must be ready to pay the price. All right? There is no free lunch anywhere. So guys, drop your question. And if there be any other question, we are just going to end the Zoom now. But before we end the Zoom, I'm going to give room to any of the executive here. If you are an executive here, I'm going to let you appreciate our coach tonight. Just drop one or two words. Just unmute your mic, just so that you can appreciate our coach before we take leave tonight. I believe that we're going to have more people turning out to want to learn a skill. If yes, please follow us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram, and then we'll tell you how to connect with us, how to join our community, and become better version of yourself, All right. So any question? Thank you very much. How can we master content creation? Okay, Coach David, are you here? There's a question here. There's a question directed to you here. The question is, how can we master content creation?
Create content every day. I remember back in 2017 when I was sitting in the bank and I was creating content. I was doing live videos on Facebook and even Instagram. I would have terrible, ambience, terrible background. My phone was terrible. Everything was really poor, but I was doing it anyway. I used to be a very shy person. You notice I talk a bit fast, so I felt I had some speech defects. People not listening to me. I wasn't fine enough. I had some scars on my face. I had those kind of ideas in my head. But guess what? I did it anyway, and I got better. And the best way to start doing videos, reels is blowing up right now. TikTok, Instagram reels are blowing up. I did one reel last month. It blew up like overnight, and it was giving me organic traffic. Like people were coming to me, hey, I saw your video. Hey, why did you do it? Blah blah blah. So you get better by practicing, by doing it. Don't wait until you have all the lights and all the phone. I started using Itel Techno before I upgraded. So use what you have to get what you want. But if you wait until you have everything, all the paparazzi, you will not get anything, trust me. All right, so start with what you have to get what you want. Just practice every day. Start small and scale. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for that answer. There's another question here from Sarah Augustine. Sarah Augustine said, where do I start from since I'm not ICT inclined? Okay, we have more questions coming in now.
You don't need to be ICT inclined. I hate anything coding. My head can't carry it. Till now, I still struggle with maths. Because of money that I learned how to learn. I still struggle with maths. All right? But guess what? Things are easier now. You just drag and drop. I'm serious. I use Elementor. I use ClickFunnels. I use Afro. Our community have its own software. So just drag and drop. As long as you can handle a mouse or you have your phone, because much of what I use now is my phone. All right, I do much of my work on my phone. You don't have a problem. I'm serious. You don't need to be ICT. You don't need to learn any coding or anything. It's zero techie.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Coach David. Someone is saying, please, how can I create funnels? Need more elaborate. This is why you should join our community. You don't want to get everything for free. This is why you should join our community. You get these things at discounted price where you will really be taught. See, listen, Coach Dave said something. Most of these things, it's not that you cannot get them on YouTube. I learned so much from YouTube. And I do tell people, there are two most important G's you can have in your life. Two most important G's. And these two G's have really helped me. The first G that you really do not want to joke with is God. God. He who has God has everything. You have God, you have everything. All right? Then the second important G is Google. Make Google your friend. This question that you just asked now, you can really type it on Google and you'll get your answer. But the point here is, there is nobody dragging you by your hand. There's nobody saying, see, listen, you really do not want to start an event, a program, a lesson, a trade without having a mentor. This is where a lot of people get it wrong. You say, oh, I have learned enough. I have gotten enough skill. Then you want to do it by yourself. You might not succeed in it. I remember the first time I wanted to go into real estate. I saw my friend doing real estate. And I said, no, let me go into real estate. Did you know I went into real estate and I failed in it. I bought a property where I was not supposed to buy a property. And someone then was telling me about land banking. He said, go learn land banking so you will know the yard, the meter, and everything about land banking. I did not learn. I just went ahead because I felt I know it. It failed. Not until I now had a coach someone that now drag me by the hand, that will tell me, oh, Daniel, you don't have to do this. Daniel, you should do this. You should not. And that is exactly what we need. So learning this program is actually having someone to teach you. That's what we are saying. You're going to work with Coach David. You're going to work with myself, where we will tell you what to do, what not to do, and you will be making so much. All right. Thank you very much. Now, the Sarah Augustine said, what does it take to join your community? What does it take to join your community? All right, to join our community is very easy. What would are you part of any of our group? I'm sure that you are a Nigerian. If you're a Nigerian, please chat. We currently have Nigerian presidents. Oh, you're not part of our group? Okay. Coach Praise, are you here? Coach Praise, are you here? Praise, if you can hear me, please drop your number in the comment section. Drop your number in the comment section. Sarah, please chat Coach Praise, and we will tell you how to become part of our community. Okay, you are with Praise. Okay, please drop your number. Drop your number, and we'll tell you how to become part of our community. Drop your number, and we'll tell you how to become part of our community. I believe that's all questions we have for today. We really do not want to waste any more time. Our coach has really tried today. So once again, we really appreciate all of you that have been part of this evening's training. I am sure that you have had enough. So right about now, let us all unmute our mics and say a word to Coach David. Unmute your mic and say a word to Coach David. Unmute your mic. Coach David.
Thank you, sir. God bless you.
Coach David.
Thank you very much.
Coach David. God bless
you. God bless you. Thank you very much. All right, guys. We are going. Okay. Siri Joe, you want to say something?
Yes, I just wanted to add something to it. I wanted to say to us that one of the reasons why we don't do all of these things, even when we have a knowledge of it, a proud knowledge of what he's trying to share with us, is procrastination. Sometimes it's possible that you heard about all of these things that the coach has just shared with us now, but you might be thinking it's not right, it's not yet the time for you to delve into this. And I tell you, once you let this slide again, you forget about it. It goes down to the subconscious and you wouldn't even do anything about it. So I want us as leaders to see how we can fight against the spirit of procrastination and seize the opportunity at the lifespan of your opportunity. When it comes, just seize it and run along with it. That's just the inspiring words I want to give us as leaders, and also to thank the speaker, the coach, for all the inspiring teachings that he has given us. I learned so much and I am ready to go firing. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, that will be all for tonight. We are going to be having more of Coach David with us. So please, I think Coach Praise number is on the comment section. Please drop contact Coach Praise. We are going to tell you how to link up with David, how to link up with myself. We are doing a lot now. We're doing a lot nationwide, globally. We're doing a lot now. We have Digital Dominance Academy in 9 countries now. And we really want you as part of our team. We really want you as part of what we are building, and we'll be glad to work with you. Once again, thank you all for this wonderful time, and we'll see you in the next section. Have a good night. Coach David, thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
We'll talk in the back office.